Yeah. Probably, probably shouldn't have stopped where it did because it probably I'm imagining it opens up a lot more.
Oh yeah, it's just getting started. Um, all right, so I mean next on the list was Ukulele and the Impossible Layer, but I know you mentioned you're into Sonic Heroes, so I think I'm just gonna skip straight to that. I'm I have not played it in like 15 years probably, uh, but I was listening to some people talk about it recently and intrigued me.
I think
I think.
the last time I've seen it was, I think watching the Game Grumps play it or something, and then
Hmm.
had a bad time with it. But I have good memories of it, even if has very jank stuff like other Sonic
Hmm.
games and some hard levels and such.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that Sonic is best when it's grimy and doesn't work right and is kind of uh, really touches on the uncanny valley. Like that to me is peak Sonic as like an idea. So
Mm,
to me,
one
Sonic,
that
yeah, Sonic Adventures and Sonic Heroes and Sonic 06 are like the quintessential Sonic experience to me.
quintessential in that you enjoy it or
No,
just
I
like
feel
that
like
it's
essential to the
simplified.
idea of Sonic, which is mostly at this point driven by like a attempt to grab market trends and kind of adhere to whatever the most popular game paradigm is at a time, whether or not
Mm.
it makes any sense for Sonic as a franchise, which I think is really exemplified by stuff like Sonic Adventure and 06 that are just like way too ambitious for their own good and make some really strange decisions that make sense as like attempts to put Sonic into whatever is like the current like uh hot trend in games, whether that's like open worlds or like realistic environments or 3D graphics. Uh yeah, I feel like the more Sonic leans into just being this strange amalgamation of whatever gaming culture is at a given point, I did the better and more more of a Sonic game it is. That's my thesis. I'm a firm Sonic, uh, janky Sonic fan. Ender.
See that?
So let me see if I can janky Sonic to actually.
Picked up Adventure 2 some like month ago and tried it, and then I think I mainly just played around in the Shao Garden.
It's a great part of it. Honestly, that was
Mm.
the thing that I was most excited to have a GameCube link like to Game Boy to GameCube cable because I could take my chows on the road. I don't
Mm.
remember exactly what you could do with them when you had the Game Boy, but I remember thinking it was the coolest thing just to be able to connect them.
It's also pretty forward thinking.
Hmm?
It's also pretty forward thinking.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting ways that the Game Boy and GameCube kind of connected. I remember some of the most interesting ones were like the ones that were the most impractical as games, stuff like Four Swords Adventure, where everybody like controlled a different link on their Game Boy screen and they could see like different aspects of the level, almost like it was a own own like TV screen.
I didn't
It,
know that. It's like a predecessor of the Wii U.
yeah, basically. Yeah, or any game on the Dreamcast VMU. Yeah, it's the same sort of idea.
Mm. Is the VMU that little screen you put in the controller?
Yeah, for the Dreamcast.
Yeah, that one seemed pretty cool.
It screen is kind of stretched. Um, there was also apparently one for the PlayStation 1 that I discovered recently. I don't know that it got much support, but it was a similar sort of idea. Any sort of like second screen stuff I think is really interesting. Um, and often like it's very hard to take advantage of to like account for that as a mechanic, because the same way with like peripherals, like asking people to invest a lot just to play often like one or two games, but I think they're
Well, for
pretty
those one
cool.
or two games. Yeah.
There's also that Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles that was the same sort of thing where everyone had to have like a GameCube or a Game Boy to like play their character, and they would like see their inventory on that screen. I want to say that's how it worked. Forgot about this theme song. It's very good.
Yeah. The music is very good.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I guess pretty much all the Sonic games have very good music.
Yeah, or they have great theme songs for sure. Um,
Mm. Even like the Sonic Advance games on like the Game Boy Advance, like the music slaps on all of them pretty much. Are you playing this on PC?
uh, yeah, on my super legal copy that I have. Um,
Gotcha.
Trying to get the controller to work now, and it keeps keeps trying to restart the game.
Oh
But,
gosh.
start button. Uh, every time I hit start, it just restarts. Oh, there we go. Is the wrong. All right. Tap every.
Also, you mentioned like just like napping and watching Sudoku videos. I pretty much just I do a thing where I just like sit on my couch and play Picross while having YouTube on the background.
Oh yeah. Any
It's
sort of
just
puzzle game is great for just kind of just chilling and like having something else on as you are like, it's like a focus but not focused, just enough to
yeah,
kind of occupy your mind.
in the kind of puzzle game that's like once you know the rules, it's you can just kind of do it automatically. It's not even
Mm-hmm.
much of a challenge. It's just going through the motions over and over again. It's
Yeah,
just
for sure.
mind-numbing.
I find it just kind of calming to like focus on something but not have to focus too intensely. It like kind of
Mm,
takes my mind off of whatever anxiety I'm currently working through, but like doesn't take too much that it's actually exhausting.
for sure. I also do like Rubik's cubes for that reason, because then those are the same. You just learn them and then you can do them over and over, and you get a little satisfaction with completing them too.
So God, this brings back memories. I love these. It's sort of a thing that a lot of GameCube games did of just like these like big, sort of mildly animated buttons. Why
Mm.
that I find really appealing.
It's like that early aughts design.
Yeah, it's like where the UI is still um, very particular for whatever game it is, and is also very big and chunky because it had to be on like a CRT, so it had to be big
Mm-hmm.
enough people to actually read it.
Mm-hmm.
God, God, there's like a
And,
oh,
and then and then they shrunk it way too much when they had HD TV.
yeah. Need to lower the doesn't up on me.
Sonic's got compile the shaders.
Yeah, you don't remember compiling your shaders on the GameCube?
Maybe I remember that.
I don't know if there's a way to make the emulator start with the GameCube intro. Um, I would like it to do that if that's hidden in the settings somewhere.
I feel like most emulators would have that. Like you
Yeah,
could,
I haven't
was
messed.
it?
I've anytime I go into the settings menu, I just get kind of scared because nothing. It's all kind of named um, very obscure things. Dolphin is better about that. It's a lot more accessible, but even still, there's like, yeah, it gives me time to make a chili dog for sure. Um, we didn't even place chili dogs in our burger burger matrix.
Oh shit!
I have to account
Yeah,
for that.
you have to. Yeah, you have to draw it out and figure. You gotta figure this out. I
Mm-hmm.
guess. I don't know if I've ever had a chili dog. Wow.
Count. It's just heard that Rose is easiest, Dark is hard, and Sonic is kind of in the middle.
Yeah, I think Sonic would be the safe choice. I think the
Probably.
Rose and Chaotix ones, there's like different objectives.
Mm-hmm. Oh, game is kind of lagging. I don't know if it's just this loading screen. No, it's pretty fine.
Maybe just the menu.
Yo, Tails! Long time no see.
Sonic, check this
Yeah,
out!
you can't handle the Sonic speed.
Yeah, Sonic is one of those series that I feel like weirdly I appreciate more as I get older, and I kind of stop looking at it to be cool and start looking at it to be
Sounds
just
like an
kind of this
invitation
very
to fun.
weird
What are we gonna do,
thing that just
Sonic?
continues to exist and have lots of money put into it, despite
Think I
a
missed
series
this?
of just
Time to crack that Eggman
repeated
wide
failures.
open. Yeah,
It's
let's
very
party.
Yeah,
interesting to me, and I find it kind of charming for that.
it really is. It just won't die.
Mm-hmm. And the choices it makes are just really like really unusual. Like the creative direction just not what you would expect. Generally,
Yeah.
which I always appreciate. All right. Cool.
Still never understood why they put like humans in the games.
Yeah, that's one of the decisions. It's just like, oh, this is a weird. Like you made a choice. Um,
You went with it. And I
uh,
mean, they did it with like Mario Odyssey, but that was like they did it in a different way,
mm-hmm.
like a purposeful way. Whereas it's just, oh yeah, there's just humans. They just exist.
Is Robotnik not human? I
I
I don't honestly know.
think it's he's all the humans are like blatantly like proportions are all very human and not cartoonish, but then Robotnik is just like weirdly proportioned.
Uh-huh. But
That is a little weird. I guess if you're going off of the movie, he would be a human.
yeah, I don't know how movie lore impacts. Sorry, this whole thing's freezing up now. I don't know how movie lore intersects with Sonic lore at large because there's like 4 Sonic, uh, Sonic,
Contingencies.
yeah, like Sonic canons. Like there's parallel ones. Like there's the Sonic from the early like Genesis games. There's Sonic
Mm.
from the like adventure forward games, and then there's two different um, two different comic canons that have like specific
Yeah.
rules as well. And then there's the cartoon.
Yep.
It's like multiple
The,
cartoons.
yeah, like at least 2 or maybe 3.
Yeah, there's kind
Oh,
of
and then Sonic Boom from recently too.
right. Yeah,
That's
there's
good.
the controller not working. Having all kinds of weird issues. I never had these issues before.
Yeah, like I lose track of the cartoons. They all it's like underground and there's like the really old one, like one of the first ones. It's like
Yeah, the one that's like
I don't even
about
know what it's called.
I think it might just be like Sonic and Friends or something. I remember a friend describing that to me as being about domestic terrorism, and it's a really weird show. I had like a couple episodes on it on a VHS. I watched them quite religiously. Um, it's a very odd show that I don't know holds up at all. It is in Sonic's like long history of confusing choices, that's definitely up there.
Mm.
And also my controller decided to forget all of its mapping, so I'm having to do that again.
Oh no. Well, if it ends up being too much of a headache, you could probably just do another game.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to this though, because it's been on my list to visit.
Mm. But there was the original show, which is just called Sonic the Hedgehog, and then there was Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and then there's Underground, which is no, that's not even the one. I don't even know which one I'm thinking of.
There's Sonic X, I know that one. On for a
Which one?
while.
Sonic X. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. The one I remember watching the most was the one with Sally Acorn or something. It had that edgy. Oh no, that's not Sonic. It had like an edgy like intro and all that. Very much a product of its time as well.
Mines.
Big Brown had the rock band. Yeah, I remember ever watching that one.
Much streaming pineapple.
Mm.
I have some weird heading on.
Is it lagging right now?
Vacation fun.
It all came from Sonic Saturday. Does that mean Saturday, like AM? Like Saturday morning Sonic cartoon?
Yeah, there was a uh, few like Saturday morning cartoons. I remember because I was always wanting to.
Mission to find Eggman been postponed.
I was always wanting to watch it, but we never got. We never got the like Fox Kids channel. A way to like restart this program. False.
Which emulator are you using? You're not using Dolphin?
No, it is Dolphin, but there's like a bunch of random settings that I don't know if I changed all of them.
Hmm.
You all ready?
This
Like a
could be.
controller buffer or something?
Well, because it's lagging, but just barely on.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Maybe this is not gonna work properly.
As our
Makes it sound like a bad garage band, yeah.
postponed. Has our mission to find Eggman been postponed?
Like grungy electro.
Yeah, it's very very odd. Trying to upscale it. I think we might just have to go on to the next game, unfortunately, because this one doesn't seem to want to work, and I don't want it to be like running at like half speed and making weird
Hmm.
noises. Right, one more thing.
Maybe you'll have some Sonic Heroes slash Dolphin experts come on the stream later.
Yeah, perhaps people who understand how emulators work a little better than. If it. My button maps again? No, okay. Try changing the, I don't know, called the renderer.
Let's blast through with Sonic speed!
Okay.
Alright!
I also haven't checked if this is actually one of the. I know Dolphin has trouble with some games, so I don't know if it's on that list.
Really. I feel like it had performance issues on the consoles themselves too. But
Yeah, probably that sounds about right.
seems like the audio's the same. Does it control any better?
Yeah, well, the controls aren't so much the issue, it's just running slow to run right, and everything's not so weird.
Shoot.
Yeah, it might just be my computer's not enough to stream it and play it at the same time.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's too bad. I wonder then, right after that, I guess we could go ahead and try the next GameCube game to see if that's also gonna have issues. Not on this. Thought I had it on here. There it is. Yeah, next tricky better.
Heck.
Also on my list, I decided to revisit. Okay.
It was definitely a really cool one.
Oh, now I'm getting weird.
EA Sports. Big.
This is gonna be very, very interesting.
Welcome to SSX.
Audio sounds alright.
Select mode. You have 3 modes to choose from.
I
World,
love how extra the menus are.
it's so much.
I
The
love it.
characters especially.
Mm-hmm.
Start with him just if it works alright.
select event. Select.
I was so bad at this growing up, I could never get past like the first couple races, so we would just do them over and over and over again.
I would always just cheat, I think.
Huh.
Put in the cheat codes.
Oh, I didn't do those.
Gorgeous addition to the SSX World Circuit.
You could try them at some point if you
Run is
got
located in beautiful
to that
British
point.
Columbia, Canada. This seemingly obvious, wide open and fast first course also hides some of the best hidden treats of the SSX circuit. If you venture off the main path, be prepared to be challenged.
That audio is struggling.
Yeah. Maybe GameCube just isn't in the cards.
Maybe. I don't know what would cause it. Maybe not that your computer can't handle it, but maybe it's just like
Like
it's
locking
like your
it
audio
at,
quality.
it's like at 30. I don't know if there's a way to lock it at 30. Yes. Be like trying to go higher
There's-
than that.
There's probably an FPS limit somewhere.
You should be pleased with the lineup for today's race. No enemies.
Very strange. It has like a it'll like catch up and then fall behind again. Oh, this is gonna be unfortunate if GameCube just decides much.
How many GameCubes did you have on your list?
A couple, but I mean it's fine. I can always pop in something else. Try one other thing.
Maybe you could play some Sudoku on stream.
Huh. Yeah. Perhaps. If it's probably to get a little. Need to get my like second round of coffee in before I start dokuing. That's
EA Sports.
Didn't even loading screen's a little screwing.
Welcome
Somehow.
to test.
yeah, it's
Select
Oh no.
select
Oh gosh.
character.
yeah, drop it down to 30 again.
Who do you
Yeah,
want
I
to
think it's
play
some
with?
combination of, understanding the settings of the emulator properly and also trying to stream at the same time, which probably causes some challenges given computers most modern. It's not, but
Yeah.
it's right in the middle of just like starting to show some age.
It almost looks like you're trying to corrupt it.
Yeah, this is my live glitch art.
Yeah.
So